What's up? How you doing? Happy to see me. Been thinking about me. Me too. Ditto. So what you been up to? Chilling. Not able to see somebody. Not able to see something. Maybe you've been blocked from something. Trying to blind you. Maybe you're under some kind of test where they want to see how good you are. Maybe you're not able to go out and party, be with friends or something. Or you're not able to see people are being tempted by money. Maybe they're trying to breadcrumb you, they're trying to blind you, keep you poor, keep you without anything. And maybe they're trying to keep other people blinded to this. Like they're trying to keep it from the world, So they're not wanting people to know that maybe you have little money or you have little. You've been blinded to a lot. You were breadcrumbed. You weren't out in the world. You were sacrificed. Like you were put up for, maybe you were put up for adoption or something. Maybe you came from a sacrifice. Maybe you came from a cult or some kind of congregation that was different. And they didn't want you to see that for a long time. So maybe they breadcrumbed you and kept you from your true life. You're a prince, and you're a pinnacle for real. And they sacrificed you and kept you blind to this. Maybe they did blind you and cut you and done all kinds of things from you, but maybe they blindfolded you and kept you under guard as they moved you, because they wanted to take your spot and they sacrificed you. And maybe they wanted to somebody wanted a child, but they didn't want nobody to know that they were getting a child maybe from you, and they didn't want to pay money, or they didn't want to. They were trying to keep it secret. Maybe they were trying to keep it secret that someone was in love with you, that maybe you had a child maybe you had a one-night stand or some kind of romantic night with someone, and a child came of it, and you knew little about it because the mother or people involved kept you breadcrumbed or blinded to this. They didn't tell nobody, and they didn't let nobody know that they had a relationship with you and got pregnant. Until maybe one night they partied with some girls. Or maybe this was multiple people that you were with. Maybe you were in a group kind of setting and had children out of it, but they didn't let you know. Maybe they didn't even know that maybe you were fucked up or something and blind, And this is just like a freak coincidence that this all happened, coincidences, But maybe this was like a group setting, or these girls came together, or somebody came together as a group, a conspiracy as they would call it, to conspire to get with you in a relationship, just so that they could sacrifice you, or sacrifice your family, your children, or maybe they wanted to use you to make children for them so that it wouldn't cost them much, and maybe they wanted boys, but they didn't want you to know about this. Maybe they were selling these children under disguise that you knew about it, but this was all planned out to begin with, and you were locked down. Maybe you were distracted to something. Maybe you were in jail. Maybe these people were in jail when they created this plan. Or possibly somebody was in jail and they're trying to keep people unaware that they were like sacrificed for little money. Maybe somebody paid like $5 or like for a a bag of coffee or something to fuck with you, to hurt you, to sacrifice you, to like maybe get maybe fuck you, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe they just try to get a relationship with you so that they could get close to you and gang up on you and like fuck you up, you know what I mean? And this was all over little money and what? Like this was on the blind. So this was they seen you, like they just picked you, you know what I mean? And they're like, well, we're gonna sacrifice you, and here let's do this the right way and get a relationship with you, and like we'll all meet you, and then we'll just like take you out, you know what I mean, or get you arrested. Maybe they had some kind of charges already set up, planned, and they were going to use it to sacrifice you so that they could make money, and you would maybe be broke, or maybe if you had children, they would be broke. Maybe they were blinding them to this, so maybe they were lying to them, or a group was working together to lie to somebody, and maybe in jail, maybe they were lying about who was in jail or what they were in jail for. Maybe they were conspiring to, somebody had a relationship outside of the jail, and like this was over like a little bit of money, or they seen that they had a plan that they could keep you like you wouldn't know about it, you know what I mean? So it wouldn't cost them money, and they would be able to get away with it. And maybe they were trafficking your children, maybe they were tracking blood or organs or your sperm or something, you know what I mean? But they kept you locked down to where you wouldn't know about maybe like these outside conspiracy relationships that they had outside of you, because maybe you were locked down taking care of children. You weren't able to actually see what these people were doing outside of you knowing, outside of your space, you know what I mean? But these people were all conspiring together, they were all partying together, they knew each other, they even been to jail maybe together, they were making money together, and they seen you as an easy sacrifice and someone that wasn't involved, and they didn't really give a fuck about. Peace.